Welcome to episode 39 of Unprofessional Friends. This is actually Sherrill's last time being on the podcast for the time being. He is moving down to Florida. We wish you the very best. Thank you so much for being on the podcast, the numerous amount of times you were. We can't wait till the next episode. All right, let's get right into it. Welcome to Unprofessional Friends, episode 39, I think, right?
Uh-oh.
Sure, yeah. If I'm wrong, I apologize. This is Sherrill's last podcast for the time being. Not ever, but for the time being.
Yeah, it better not be ever. I better get a phone call every weekend.
Sure, I was thinking I could give you one of my cameras. You have a laptop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just get a laptop, download OBS, it's free, and then I could put you on the thing.
In a Quana.
Yeah. It'll be weird, but
just probably not though.
Oh, for sure. Oh, you need a mic though. Oh, I have a mic I can give you too.
Well, is it just not good if you use the laptop mic and
That's gonna sound really bad.
Yeah,
what if I use the mic on like
trash.
Bose headphones or something like that?
That would probably sound really bad.
Jesus.
I mean, we could test it out. It doesn't
What
hurt
about
to try
Beats
it.
headphones?
Beats?
I think it's the mic problem though.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna sound
Then
like
I'm gonna
shit.
bring my headset.
Just
His
bring your
gaming headset?
Yeah.
Yep. Wear my gaming
His
headset for
turtle
the podcast.
botches.
So for the people that aren't aware, Cheryl's moving to Florida next week. Are you moving on Friday or Saturday?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
Leaves
I told
Wednesday
the people I would get there by
afternoon.
Monday.
By Monday?
Monday
Yeah,
the
because you're
12th.
driving, so you're
Yeah.
gonna.
So I don't know. I would like to leave Saturday and just do all day Saturday drive, all day Sunday drive. But then if my dad's helping me drive down, he can't drive for too long of distances because he has a hip issue.
Yeah, how does that? Yeah, yesterday when we were I was driving you home. You said you drive a lot because your dad, his hips start hurting.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. He had a hip replacement when he was like a freshman in high school. Yeah,
that long ago?
He's had hip issues all his life. So he's had like artificial stuff in his hip, and I think just eventually it just starts to
Wear and tear.
And yeah.
But so can he not sit down for long periods of time or what?
Yeah, not like in driving stance. Like he can be in the passenger seat just fine, but then because he can move around and stuff like that. But when you're driving, you're pretty much in one stance almost the whole time, and you can't really adjust around that well. He's talking about when you're sitting down, you can lean left, lean right, and recline if you want to. And
He can recline when he drives. Just
yep,
Lean back.
all the way back. Have you
Yep.
seen those people where they drive?
The
I've seen people
Cadillacs.
where they're one
they're
hand.
always Cadillacs.
The one with their left arm is out the back door window.
Dang.
And I'm like, what? How is that even possible? You have to have the longest zebra hands I've ever seen.
Why do they have to be zebras?
Just zebra.
I don't think zebras have long hands.
No,
they don't
they
even
got
have hands. They
necks.
have hooves.
Long neck.
That's a giraffe.
Yep, that's what I meant.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Hey, man, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired.
Oh.
I woke up at 8 and had croissant.
Been up at since
Croissant.
5:30.
Yeah,
Quick
croissant.
Trip?
Yeah, what time do you go to? No, I just have. There's some company in there, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Jimmy
Fuck me
Dean's.
up. Yes.
Oh.
So good.
You already fucking know.
So
I
fucking
used to eat
good.
those all the time back in elementary school. It used to be our breakfast in the morning. My mom would throw them in the microwave.
Yeah,
Yep.
I make
When
two
I
of
worked
them.
at the clinic, I would do that all the time.
make
Just
two of
grab
them
from
so
the
good.
freezer.
I make two of them
And then I
so
switched
good.
to oatmeal.
Yeah, this dude eats fucking baby throw up every day at work.
He
What
just
the
gave
fuck?
me the stankiest face of all
You
time.
do?
Yeah.
You eat actual baby food?
No.
No, I
Oatmeal.
said baby throw up.
He says it.
Oh.
He says it looks like baby.
Dude, my
throw
son
up.
loves oatmeal.
Yeah,
He
because your
just
son's a
gave me-
baby. That's normal for a
Well,
child.
he eats other food too, but he
Prove it. Show me your son eating more food than
You?
oatmeal. Huh?
than you.
Yeah, your son probably does eat more food than me.
You don't
But he-
even eat oatmeal though.
No, oatmeal's fucking disgusting.
You don't like the texture.
Yeah,
It's the texture for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good.
It
It's just the
smells
texture
good.
for me.
I think it was probably just because I grew up with it. Like my mom would make.
Oh, yeah, I
oatmeal every
used to
once in
eat
a
it all
while.
the time.
And the
You know what? My mom used to
brown
make.
sugar and cinnamon, or no, the maple brown sugar. Oh,
No, but you were almost there. Oh fuck, I don't remember what it was, but it was it was almost like hot applesauce. I don't know what the fuck it's called though.
I think it's just
It's
hot
like-
applesauce.
No,
Like, I don't know.
no, fuck.
Uh,
What is this breakfast item? It's like
Look it up.
as thick
I'm
as
looking it up.
oatmeal. It's like as thick as oatmeal, but it's like hot applesauce.
Mm.
All right. Hot applesauce. Hot buttered applesauce with cinnamon and nutmeg. Can you eat applesauce hot? Serve it a healthy snack or dessert.
No.
Either hot
You did
or
something
cold.
wrong. You did something so wrong.
It's probably my bad because I don't know how to fucking
Homemade
explain it.
applesauce. Yo, that is
Hold on, I
so
got
much
this. I
applesauce.
got
Why
this.
is that cup? They got
Okay.
like full drinking cups of applesauce.
Mom used to make it though, and that shit was ratchet. Fuck that. Went and stole 75 cents and went down to Hilltop Bakery and got myself a donut
Dude,
when I
Hilltop's
left.
expensive now.
Is it?
Yes.
It was 75 cents a donut when I was a kid.
At work, one of our guys, Dennis, he lives over there apparently, so he'll go in and buy donuts. For like 6 donuts, I think it was like $15.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was like 12 or 13. I think it might have been 14, I think he said.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know,
It's a
man.
Tough
I-
one.
I'm
Are
gonna
you sure it just
sit on
wasn't
it.
hot
I'm gonna sit
applesauce?
on it. I'm gonna sit on it.
Not
So
tonight,
if
I'll get a text message from you.
Yep.
You'll be like, I figured it out.
Yep.
And then we'll
Because
be
I'm gonna
like,
call
was
my
that-
mom.
Was that Sudoku Square 4?
Oh, was that from when we were in Florida?
when we were in Florida.
No.
No, that was here.
After I was here, I was
Was
doing
it really?
Sudoku to start an episode, and Jabs was just like, "That's a 4," and I was like, "No, it's not. It could be like one of 4 numbers or whatever." And then it was a 4.
Text me back at like 12:30 at night when he's at the bar. He's like, "It was a fucking 4," and I was
Yeah,
like,
you
"Told
texted
you, dog."
the group, didn't you?
Maybe.
I think you texted the
Yeah,
group.
you did.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Oh shit, we said.
I go to bed at like 10:30 every night.
Yeah, I asked that question.
I know.
10:30.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just get up every day for work at like 5. So
You dropped me off yesterday, and I immediately went to bed.
Did you?
Wow.
Oh yeah, I was so tired.
I stayed up for a little bit, ate some goldfish, and then watched It's Always Sunny for a little bit.
Goldfish, more like goat fish.
Yeah, but I wanted to wake up early, so I took melatonin, fell asleep, and then I woke up. I think I texted you this morning at like
it was
7:30.
like 7 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I woke up, saw you texted me or whatever, so I texted you back, and then I fell asleep again for another hour.
Yeah, I commented on your Snapchat story.
Yeah,
like,
and
damn.
then I woke up again at like 8, and I was like, all right, I have to stay up now because I was mad. I wanted to wake up at 7, and I was just so tired, so I fell back asleep.
Yeah.
After this, I'm gonna pop an energy drink and start gaming.
Go nuts.
I gotta go to the clinic, get my contacts.
Yeah, listen to this
then-
fucking idiot story.
Nah, I mean it's not that
I'm gonna,
bad. I
no,
just
I'm
forget
bullying
stuff.
you for this.
All right.
All right, it's just not that big of a deal. So
I won't bully you.
I can finally wear contacts again just after my eye thing. Well, I don't know officially yet. I'm gonna email the dude.
Good
and
for you
then-
because I'm a little bitch and I
Yep.
cannot put contacts in. So
Yep, me either.
And
Your
then
boss?
So when what happened? So I ordered them on, and they were ready for pickup on like Thursday. And so I went in on Friday then to pay for them and pick them up or whatever. But then it was like, with it being my last week or so.
yeah.
Here I went over to the like urgent care side of things and talked with all my older coworkers for probably half an hour or so. And I set my contacts there somewhere and forgot them there. I was like,
You
son
goofball.
of a bitch. So Jason worked on Saturday, who I ended up hanging out with yesterday. We went golfing and then went out to dinner afterwards. And so he texted me at Saturday morning. He was like, I'm at work right now, but I'll just take the contacts and I'll give them to you when we're golfing. And so whatever, went golfing. And I was like, hey, don't forget to like give me my contacts when we're done, like after we're done eating and stuff like that. And I
forgot 'em.
try to remember. Yeah, I forgot.
Motherfucker.
I was like, and of course, and this was all the way out in Winchester, so it's like a half an hour drive. And so I just get onto the highway again, right? The next exit over there is Highway 76, which is like 8 miles.
I was going to say it's like 8-9 miles.
Right?
Yep.
And so as soon as I got on the highway, like probably 10 seconds away, because whatever, if I would have figured it out, I just would have not gotten on the highway and been like, oh, I'm going to come over to your house real quick and get them. But I just entered the highway and I'm like, oh no. And I'm like, I'm not going to drive 8 miles to Highway 76 and turn around and go
drive
8 miles
8 miles
back
back.
and then, start fresh there because, everybody was
Yeah, that's
lighting
a
off
bitch,
fireworks
man.
at Trevor Jones's house. And I was like, I want to be there for that.
Just randomly, Coy goes, "You like fireworks?" It's like
Classic.
I was
Coy
like,
move
I
right
mean,
there.
yeah, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Do you buy fireworks?" And I was like, "No, not really." He's like, "Yeah, I went to the guy I work with. I'm training him, and he sells fireworks. So I went and bought a bunch, and they gave me 50% off."
You just probably bought a fuck
Yeah, I was like,
ton.
"Oh, so you bought
So
a bunch?"
all
He's
of a
like,
sudden-
"Yeah."
yeah,
And then
so
he just
I get
pulled
there-
out fireworks.
Yeah, so I get there, and like right as I get there, and they're just like, fireworks? And they're like, yeah, and they just pull it, and then he pulls out a whole ass unit to like.
They were just
launch
lighting
around,
them
and I
off
was
in
like,
the middle of
Jesus.
the road, and a car was coming.
Yep, the car was coming. The neighbors across the street were having to get together, and they all came to the front
Unreal.
yard because they were like, "What the hell is going on?"
Oh, did you see that on Trevor's side, a little bit down the house? Like there was like 5 or 6 houses down.
Was there?
Trevor's side, yeah. Like 30 kids came out of the house just staring.
Oh my god!
I had to walk to my car and they were all just looking. Me and Coy, I was like, Coy, every one of those children are looking at us right now.
Yeah. And then Coy
just wanna
probably
come
was just
play.
like, oh well.
Yeah.
They want to come play, man.
Yeah,
No, I remember
funny.
there were there were 2 kids from across the street that came out. And they were just like staring at us like they came through the front door, and then I could see the dad like inside, like looking out the window too. Oh,
Those fuckers were loud.
yeah,
Oh,
they
I bet,
were.
dude.
Especially in a residential area where it like just hits
yeah.
houses and echoes.
Yeah. Oh no, my thing was it was loud right away. Like when it launched, like he did it, and like whatever the line sizzled, and then as it launched, it was loud, and
Yeah.
so I thought it was just a ground firework,
And then
it blew up in the air too. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was woo.
Nice.
Clutch Coy with the fireworks. All right.
Yeah.
I wish it was darker because you couldn't really see the actual firework
Oh, dude,
itself.
he should have brought it in the middle of Cheese Fest, dude, just in the middle of the crowd.
No, that'd have been terrifying.
I
People would have
know,
thought it was
I know.
a gunshot.
Oh, yeah,
People
good
would have started
point.
running.
Yeah, he would have got
Good
charges
point.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what would that even be considered then?
I don't want to say what I think it would be because I think that's wrong, but like that's like sites of terror.
Terrorism.
Yeah, well, Sherrill got in
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah.
One year.
Oh my gosh, we went to the mall. It was when we were doing it. You guys did it first.
It was when
Wait,
we were
fuck
doing
that! Don't
no,
imply
no.
me
No,
after
no,
this
no, no,
shit.
no, no,
Hold
no,
on.
No. You guys were
Tell
doing
the story
it okay.
first, and I'll let you know if I was there.
No, you weren't
No, you
there.
were
We
not
were
there.
doing it. It was the vinegar
Oh, okay.
bombs.
The vinegar
Dude,
bombs
but
things.
do you remember when I almost blew my hand up?
Yes.
Oh, with the
My
2
hand-
liter that came.
Dude,
past,
no, we were
right
at my
past your
house.
face.
We were at my house and we were doing it in my garage. And I was shaking one up. It was a Gatorade bottle. It was the first time we ever did it out of a Gatorade bottle. Shaking it up and it blew up in my hand.
Oh,
my hand was numb for probably like 40 minutes. Like I could
Wow.
not do anything with my hand. I thought it was done. I was like, I'm fucked. I didn't know how to go to my parents and tell them either. I was freaking
Yeah.
out.
So if people aren't aware and you're listening, a vinegar bomb, you take like a plastic bottle, you take baking soda, wrap it, you take the baking soda, you put it in like paper
Toilet
towel.
paper.
Yeah, and you dump it in the bottle.
The
You
bottle
to-
is full of vinegar.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, the bottle is full of vinegar.
Or half
you,
full or so.
Yeah,
so
you
can
put
build
it in there,
pressure.
then you close it, shake it up, and it like expands.
Builds pressure.
And then you throw the bottle up in the air, and then when it hits the ground, it literally sounds like a fucking grenade is exploding. It is so loud.
It is so loud.
And we, for some reason, we did
Probably
it
loud
once.
as
I don't
the
know
firework
how.
yesterday.
Yeah, were you the one that figured it out? Like you knew, like you saw a video or something, or someone told you?
I saw some shit on
Yeah,
Facebook.
we did that for like months. Like that was we would
We were
literally
young.
just hang out.
We were
and
like
that's all
16,
we would
17.
do.
It was fun though. Like it was like we literally went and bought so much vinegar from the
yeah,
store.
The people at the grocery
We would
store
just
were
dump out water bottles. We would just buy the water bottles and just
Dump
dump
them.
out the water.
Yeah,
Just to do
that's
it.
literally we would literally hang out for 3 hours and just do that the entire time.
It was dumb
But
as
yeah,
fuck.
Cheryl, tell your
Yeah, whatever. Like we just took that. I was with some friends at the time. I worked at Pizza Ranch, and
I worked there too.
we went to the mall parking lot at like 1 a.m. because we knew it was going to be wide open or whatever, and we just wanted a lot of space because I saw a couple of times other people doing it where the bottle just flies right at you, and I didn't want that to be the case. So anyway, we go to the mall parking lot because it's lit or whatever. It's lit. And
I was gonna do that. I'm so mad. I didn't
and
want to
then
interrupt you.
And then all of a sudden, boom! All of a sudden, we just see a Outagamie. Nope, not Outagamie. Appleton police
Okay.
officer like come around the corner or whatever and came over by us. They're like, "Hey, how's it going?" And like I thought they were just gonna be like, "Yeah, you guys can't be here, whatever."
Guns drawn.
And so
Yeah, arrested.
no. So then they were like, "Yeah, what are you guys going on here?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, just basic science experiment of like vinegar and baking soda, but like whatever. If we can't like be here to do
Yeah.
that, like that's fine or whatever. Like we'll just take off." He's like, "Okay, yeah, well, whatever. It is 1 p.m. So we'll just need or 1 a.m. So we'll just need to see everybody's IDs and stuff like that. Make sure everybody's good or whatever." So I was like, interesting, whatever. So then, yeah, we're waiting there for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on? And he comes out with a piece of paper. I'm like, what the hell is this? He's like, yeah, so you can't be doing this here. Like, whatever, it's a liability to the mall still and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, I get that. Like, why can't you just tell me to leave? Like,
Yeah.
whatever. I was 18 or 19 at the time. And then he hands me the piece of paper. He's like, yeah, just with the whole experiment, like, we're just going to give you this warning to just, like, not do this anymore. And I read it, and it said it was a warning for launching/shooting of missiles. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I thought that happened at the Darboy Park.
No. Well, no. Then we went. We
Oh
got
my
in
God,
the
there's
car and
another
we
story?
went to Darboy Community Park after that.
Same day. Oh my God.
Another cop comes in. We weren't even doing
Whoa.
the vinegar bombs. We were just going back near where one of my friends lived back there because we were gonna drop her off soon. And then, so like whatever, all three of us are still all together. And then another fucking cop comes. Like, I think we were parked there for like 30 seconds. And then, like, another cop just comes around the corner. I'm like, there's no way or whatever. And then my other friend was like, yeah, no, that totally is. And he came in. I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding
They
me.
probably thought
And
you
so
was smoking the weed.
That cop was at least cool. And he was just like, yeah, like, whatever. It's past park hours. You guys just can't be here. And I was like, that's fine. Like, whatever. And they talked to one of the guys. They talked for like 15 minutes about the San Francisco 49ers.
Unreal.
I don't know why. And I was like, oh, okay.
Just got to be honest with the cops.
Yep. But like whatever, I don't care. I like the cops that are just like, yeah, if you're not a repeat offender, like if they've never seen my car there before or something like that, like, hey, yeah, you guys can't be here. Yeah, that's fine. But like, Appleton, I thought they just brought it way too far because it's just like I've not been in trouble for this before. It's not like I knew
You're
what
on
I
a
was
fucking
doing and it
watch
was
list.
wrong.
Yeah.
But like now you're just gonna come at me like. Thankfully, it was only a warning. Like whatever. Jesus, I don't know what the fine would be if they actually had like.
I don't think there's a fine right away.
$8,000.
Yeah, you go to jail, I think, and then
Yeah.
they just figure all that out after.
Yeah, but I'm like,
what are you
come
in? What are you
on.
in
I'm
prison
like,
for? I was lighting off vinegar bombs at the.
You can't even say
mall.
lighting off though. There is no flames
Yeah,
involved with this whatsoever.
Yeah, I was tossing vinegar bottles
Yeah.
up in the air and letting them explode.
Yeah.
Not even close to it's. What if you were just like shaking them and throwing them at windows at the mall? Like, I don't understand what the problem is.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I didn't do nothing.
I wasn't even there. So Sherrill, what are you gonna do in Florida when you're all alone?
Play video games.
Are you actually going to?
Oh, probably a little bit.
But you won't
more
even-
than what I do here.
you won't even
I
play
probably am on,
story
like,
games,
one
though.
or two. No, I'm going to play story games.
Oh shit.
I'm actually gonna have time to do that now. I don't know.
I mean, you do here, but you just choose not to.
Exactly. But when I'm there with nobody, I don't have
The
the
urge.
options to go out. Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna like, if you see people Snapchat stories here? Wait, what are you laughing at?
Because my shit just went off and neither of you said anything.
I didn't hear
Did
it.
it make noise?
Yeah, it just did.
I didn't hear it.
It literally
me
just
neither.
did. Look.
I saw you giggling. So I was like,
I was like,
thought it just
oh
went
shit.
I saw you giggling, so I was like,
Sorry,
I didn't know if something happened.
You interrupted yourself on that.
I know I did. That's why- 'cause
That's why I was just laughing. I'm
I
like,
know. I saw your face and I was like, okay, something happened, and I'm just oblivious to it. No. So do you think? And I'm just asking off of curiosity. Like, if you see like people Snapchat stories, are you gonna be like, shit? I wish I was like there. Because I feel like
I
that's
mean,
how I would be.
I would be like, oh yeah, I think that would be a good time, but I'm happy I'm not there to just have that urge because I think a lot of it too was just it was money spending for me,
Oh yeah, for sure.
and like every little thing that I went and did turned into like I can't spend money or whatever, and then it was just like whatever, have a few beers, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, I can throw some money down on this and
Yeah.
have some more good times or something like that, and whatever. I was just kind of over getting sucked into like what everybody wants to do, and I did have a good time pretty much every single one of those
Yeah, but at
times.
the cost
But
of
every once in a while, it would just be like, wow, I came here and spent all this money for like, and didn't even get like that satisfaction of like, oh yeah, I'm glad I came out. And it wasn't often that happened, but it was just like still, it was just happening more than I wanted it to.
Yeah, it's like this weekend I didn't drink at all, and I went to Cheese Fest both nights, and I didn't spend any money. I was like, "This is."
I still
this
have like
felt
4
good.
drink tickets, and I'm just gonna go there. And after I get my contacts at the clinic, I'm just gonna go to Little Shoot and just be like, "Yep, I'm taking these beers because they don't crack them open."
That's
I'm
true. You could
pretty
just
sure
put 'em in
you
your trunk and then-
I'm pretty sure you can just leave the park with them.
that's some alcoholic ass shit to say. That is some
I paid
alcoholic
money.
ass shit to
You
say,
didn't pay
bro.
money for those tickets.
You're right.
That's even more alcoholic. My bad. That's,
No,
bro.
This is not
Don't ever hit my
alcoholic.
table
This
again.
is just making sure resources are used.
no,
Because that is $12 worth of tickets that are just gonna do nothing.
Cheryl's trying to find any way.
I know
to,
he's
like,
justifying the fuck
justify
out of
it.
this.
No, I'm not.
Because like that was me last year. I had a bunch left over, and I just left it. And
I'm
like,
giving
I'm
you
not
shit.
Going.
I'm just giving you shit, but like for anybody that like doesn't know us or you, That's like the most alcoholic shit ever.
It is.
I'm gonna go to this festival just because I have extra drink tickets, grab them, and leave. I'm not gonna enjoy the
And I think the
festivities.
thing of it too is just because it's like Little Shoots tickets. Like, you're not keeping my beers.
They're not your beers though. You didn't. Pay
They're
for
going
those
to be.
tickets. Why did dude for Cheese Fest being like as they get a lot of money? Why do they get the most random alcohol drinks every single year?
I don't know.
I don't ever drink.
What,
there.
like Bush Light?
No, they had this like last year they had some
Fat
random.
Tire. They
What?
always have like a premium type beer, and last year it was Fat Tire. They always had like Fat Tire beer. It's the name of a beer.
Is that really a beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a.
And then
douche.
this year they did Kona
Just
Big
kidding.
Wave.
yeah,
which
what is
pretty
that?
good. It's just a golden ale.
Oh, I'm
It's
not
pretty
talking
good.
about like beers. Like I'm talking about like when we go up to like the tent or like the pavilion, pavilion,
Yeah.
and like they have like the seltzers. Like they had the Bud Light seltzers, which that's normal. They had those. I think they have
Yep.
those every year. But like they had that
Bud
other one,
Light,
that
they had
blue one that you were
Busch.
drinking.
Kona Big Wave, the golden ale.
Oh, that's not beer.
It is beer.
Oh, that's beer.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God I didn't ask to try it. I thought it was a seltzer and it was blue, so I wanted to try
He
it.
said it looks
No.
fruity. I'm gonna grab
It does.
that
The
shit.
can looks fruity.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
does. It was like the same
It
color
does.
as the Brewers jerseys.
Yeah, that's why I thought it
Yeah.
was a seltzer.
No,
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that's just that would have been hilarious to watch.
he would have smelt it before he drank it though.
Yeah, probably. Well, because I was curious. I didn't want to drink, but I was like, I've never seen these before, so I'm curious to see what it tastes like because I was under the impression that it was a seltzer. I would have been fucking. I would have throwed it up.
Throwed it up.
I would have throwed it up and
Bro.
shitted.
Feel my hands.
Yeah, your hands before in the middle of
Yeah, that's
his
my
story.
feet. I think we went through this last time we were here. I was like, now feel my feet because my feet are ice cubes
No,
right
get
now.
them puppies up here, baby.
Put him in his mouth. Come on. No fetish shaming, but how are people into feet?
I don't fucking know, bro. It's weird. I actually saw a post earlier.
Yeah, how are they in the feet?
Yeah, I don't get that.
No, bro. It was a
Sure,
TikTok.
are you into feet?
I'm just kidding.
Are you into feet?
I just no.
like I just don't see like all of a sudden like and again no fetish shaming, but like you just woke up one day and you're like, holy fuck, those feet make me come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it either.
Like, there was a story a while ago. This is old news, but somehow we got to this, that like hotel manager got caught at 5 a.m. sucking one of his like
Tenant's toes.
toes. Yeah. He's
Mm-hmm.
like the owner of the, like, I was gonna say movie theater. The owner of the
Hotel.
hotel like has keys to the rooms, obviously, which is kind of weird.
It's a master key.
But yeah, like mentally,
People
there's
die
an
in there all the
emergency,
time, and then
yeah.
nobody comes out for
I
a
get
fucking
why they
2
have
weeks.
it, but it is like a weird thing. But yeah, a girl woke up at like 5 a.m. and he was sucking her toes.
Oh, bro, can you imagine?
That'd be.
Just sit here and think about it.
Yeah.
Waking up, just somebody.
He's like, no, this is part of the experience.
Yeah.
This is what you get at
No,
He's like,
toe
like
suck in. She's
yeah,
like, that's
like,
why it's called that.
your rent is actually $100 more. We just give you $100 off just so we can come into your room and suck your toes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's just
Fuck that.
yeah.
I'm getting Airbnbs, stained sheets all over.
Okay,
God, I
what
didn't-
food did he bring today? A Lunchable?
No, bro, he's got some healthy ass. What is that? Celery, cheese, some turk, and some nut.
And some nut. Wait, what is that?
That's some nut.
Let me see the wrapper. Be
Okay, come
cautious.
on.
I don't want
Can
you
you
to
get it
rip
off?
me out. Cheryl can always get off. Portable protein pack.
Why does that look like a Gatorade label?
That's literally this whole area right here
Yeah.
seems like Gatorade.
That's why
Chicken-
when you said I had C4 in my pocket, it was P3, and I was like,
Oh.
you're not close. You're not far off.
It is an Oscar Mayer, so it almost is like a Lunchable. For like,
Adults.
I
yeah.
don't know. My mom probably wanted it. I just saw it in the fridge. I was like, I don't have time to make
Yeah.
anything.
Chicken, Monterey Jack, and nut.
Do you think when I go to
Canada.
no?
I'm going to Canada next year.
Are you, dude?
Yeah.
Our friend Spencer came back yesterday from Canada. He drove 37 hours and just came and hung out with us.
That's crazy.
We were all like, "What the fuck? Why?" I would have went home and slept.
Yeah, we're done something.
Do you think when I go to Chipotle and just get a shit ton of chicken and rice, they're like, "Dude, this dude's fucking
No, have we talked about this
jacked up
before?
on protein"?
We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
It's the most normal shit ever.
There's no way there's other people, like a lot of other people that go
I
to
feel like if like somebody that's coming in from the gym, or you know what I mean, like after
they
the
just go
gym,
get chicken rice.
they go and get like chicken and rice. They don't want anything else. They just want the protein in the rice. I swear to God, like to me in my head, I feel like
Most
that's
of
the
those
most
people
normal
just make
thing
it at
ever.
their house now, though.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's what I told him to do. Just
Dude,
start
but
making
it's
that
so
shit at home.
good. It's so good.
You can get the recipe online, I'm sure.
I don't. Yeah, but if it's more work, I don't want to do that.
Make it fun.
Cooking is not fun to me.
Make a YouTube video out of it.
That
Cooking with Alex. Bringing it back.
See, I could do that, but there would only be 3 episodes. It'd
No,
be
and then make your chicken, and then just have it be the Chipotle chicken at the end, like you did with the
And
birthday
cook
cake. Yeah.
Like you go and order the actual
yeah,
Chipotle chicken.
yeah. No, I feel like there would only be 3 episodes of me making food. It would be mac and cheese, chicken, and eggs. That would literally be it.
What about French fries?
Well, yeah, but it would just be me staring at the air fryer for 20 minutes.
Perfect.
I should do that. That'd
Just
be
like
hilarious.
different frames, just different.
Yeah, just camera set up in different
Yeah.
spots, and it's just switching back and forth every like 10 seconds, and it's just 20 minutes of me standing there doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. That'd be funny. And then I'm gonna open it up, and be like, oh, I forgot to put the fries in there, and then it's gonna end.
Mid video, do some fake ass ad. Like do your own little
This
ad.
video is presented by Oscar Mayer Protein P3 protein supplement thingies.
Yum.
No, I posted a TikTok a while ago
It is Oscar Mayer.
talking about yeah. Do you guys listen to like noises when you fall asleep?
No, the kids do, and Maddie.
I don't get how it helps people.
They listen to the rain. It does for my kids.
Like my parents, my roommates literally listen to I'll be in my bed sleeping and all of a sudden I just hear and they listen to that all night. It is so loud. And I'm like, how is that peaceful? How do you turn that on and not get upset?
They probably think it's like a fucking tornado.
No, I think it's white noise.
I don't know.
White noise or brown noise or something.
The kids listen to rain.
Do any of you guys listen to music to like?
I used to when I was a kid.
Fall asleep.
When I was a kid, I
That's
did.
what, whenever I would stay over at, like me and Brian Hawking and Evan Blum would have like sleepovers and stuff like that, and they always listened to like music. And I remember there was this "First of the Year" by Skrillex would always be on the playlist or whatever. And I was just like, what?
Yeah, I used to when I was a kid because my mom would wake me up for school. So I never had an alarm or anything. So I'd just play music all night and fall asleep to
Yeah.
it. In my dreams, I'd hear it.
I've tried to, but I used to sleep with the TV on. Like I would literally just turn Family Guy on every single night and just fall asleep.
That's
to that.
how I am now.
Oh, yeah,
There can't be any
I have
noise.
to have a TV on. Now
So
when I sleep.
I've had TVs on to like help me fall asleep, and then, but like after the end of the episode when I can tell I'm falling asleep, like I turn it off.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
fair
like
enough. Yeah, I don't
done,
know
and
what.
then boom, out.
I haven't been able to sleep with like any noise in years.
I have to fall asleep to the TV on, but like if I wake up in the middle of the night, like
Then you turn it off?
3 a.m., I'll turn it off just so I know I can go back to sleep with nothing. Like, because if I wake up at 2, 3 a.m. and there's a fucking badass scene going on,
You're like, oh shit, I
my
gotta
ass
stay
is
up.
not going back to bed.
Yeah, no, I don't get how people can sleep with. Like I said, my parents sleep with the loudest fucking noise thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I will send you a video one day with that shit on. I can hear it so loud in my
Oh,
room.
I believe it.
Or sometimes my dad will watch Futurama. I mean, my roommate watch Futurama at night. Dude, he has that fucking TV blasting. I'm like, dude, I am trying to sleep. And then he'd be like, well, why don't you just move out? I can't. So houses are so expensive.
Get an apartment.
Apartments
Also
are
so expensive.
Yeah.
You can do it though.
No, I cannot.
Okay.
I have too many bills.
Okay.
How much is your apartment down in Florida?
$890.
That's actually not too bad, actually.
Mine's 700.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
you're
it was-
splitting it between 2 people, correct?
It was
No.
$990 for a
I pay all of
two-bedroom.
it.
I really wanted that 2-bedroom one, and I'm still salty they didn't let me have it. So
Yeah, just around here, you there's definitely things you can find. Like you have a nice place for 700, but
yeah,
like
I mean, it's decent.
I mean, I'm sure if I really spent the time and looked, I could probably find something that's in a solid price range. But like even those apartments that Forbes used to live in, on the fuck is it?
Schaefer.
Schaefer, those are like over 1,000 now,
yeah,
and I'm pretty sure Brian at the time was paying like 600.
yeah, something like that.
They're over 1,000, and those are shitty apartments,
Mm-hmm.
and they're sketchy. Like it's a
This
weird.
is America.
It's sketchy.
Let's get an RV.
You think everything's sketchy though, but then again, I also think nothing is sketchy.
Yeah. Yeah.
They sent our trip a couple of weeks ago. I'm just like, whatever, it's there.
But I also want to find a spot that I can just like yell.
Dude, speaking of yelling, I lost my absolute fucking mind
You
on
would definitely need
one
a
of the
house
people
then.
at Cheese Fest
yeah.
yesterday.
You what?
Lost my mind on a worker yesterday. Oh, it was bad.
Oh.
Oh, it was bad.
Oh,
it
you
was
Karen'd
really
out?
bad.
You Karen'd out?
Okay,
hate-
so this girl, so Maddie's brother had gone the night before and said that she was a complete problem to everybody. Like,
Ooh.
complete problem. And so, like, when we got up to the ride, I was like, okay, like, just, we'll stand there, we'll give her tickets, we'll go, get out of there, right? We were, like, me to Cheryl's shoulder away from the fence, and she was like, if your kids aren't touching the fence, they're not getting on the ride. Like, this wobbly-ass fence, like, they'll just
Yeah.
fall right over type shit.
And it was your kids?
It was my kids. It was some
Yeah.
other parents' kids, and everyone was like kind of like confused because they were like just standing there perfectly fine. Oh, I lost it. She just kept saying. She said it probably like 5-6 times. I went off. I was like, yeah, no,
See,
I'm not, I
wouldn't
don't
say
even.
anything in that situation.
Well, and Sam was I went a little too far for sure. Like, cause I was pissed. She just kept arguing with me, and then I like walked away. And Sam was like, well, it's about time somebody said something to her. I was like, I know I wasn't
Yeah.
in the wrong.
Yeah.
No,
by
you
any
weren't
means, 'cause
alone.
I was
Other
like-
people wanted to do it.
I even told her I was like respectful, but I was like, I'm not gonna have my kids touch something that like 1,000 people have touched already. Like, let's just be honest. I'm not gonna have my kids touch that shit. They can just stand here and do what
Wait,
they're
I'm
doing.
confused. So were they supposed to be touching it or
Yeah, no, she wanted them to be hands on the fence, holding the fence while they were waiting in line for the ride, and like
Why?
exactly our question. We were like, why? They were standing there perfectly fine.
not? I thought you were saying they weren't
were-
supposed to be.
Yeah.
No.
like,
So
they
when
were
you were like, I
shaking
don't
the
want my
fence.
kids touching something that everyone, I was like, well,
No,
like,
bro.
huh?
No. So like that's what we were all like, what is the point in this? Like, why are you
Yeah.
even saying, like, it was like she was on drugs. Like, it literally seemed like she was on drugs.
I mean,
I'm
it
not
would be
even kidding.
surprising.
So like this
Hey.
brings my point and like totally like took us off track here for a second, but like carnivals and shit need to stop hiring fucking people that like literally should probably be in clinics.
I mean, that's the
I
kind
mean,
of.
That's
Like,
just
it's
what's gonna
bad.
happen at carnivals,
it's
number one and number two.
terrible.
That's
Like,
probably
I
just
almost
why
was
it's so
like, I'm
cheap.
like, I don't want to. Like, people running this stuff look sketchy, dude. Like, sketchy ass people.
Oh, yeah.
And they just don't care. Like they're just there to hit buttons, and if
And,
like the
like, they
ride's
don't
like
give a
falling
fuck.
apart, they're just like, ah.
Like, it's like, oh
Yeah.
my God. Like, it was so scary. But yeah, anyways, speaking of angry, I lost my shit on somebody yesterday.
Wait, yeah. What were we talking about? Being angry.
Oh, I thought that's the person you lost your shit on.
It was.
Oh.
What's happening?
He said, speaking of being angry, I lost my shit on somebody yesterday, and I thought he just told the story about how he lost his shit on somebody.
Yeah, but
did-
what were
But
we
you
talking
made
about
it sound
before
like
that?
you
Yeah,
had
what
another
were we
story.
talking
He was
about
saying before that.
Yeah. What were we talking about prior?
We got to go back to topic before I took us way off track.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Something
what we
about
I was
you
just talking
down.
about sketchy areas.
Yeah, how you're not really like afraid of.
Oh yeah, and then I said I want to get a place where I like for streaming,
where you
like
can
where I can
yell.
be loud or music where I can.
I was like, yeah, you need a
like
house.
record it late at night or whatever. Like I don't want to feel restricted.
Yeah, an apartment. Yeah, that would
In
be
an
tough.
apartment, you're gonna struggle with all
So I
of
remember
that.
when Brian got his drum set at our apartments on Lindale,
An
and
immediate complaint.
Immediately, yeah. I mean, like it wasn't even a half an hour that we got a call from Debbie. They're just like, yeah, the neighbors can hear that like super loud. You can't do that.
Yeah, and I just don't want to deal with any of that stuff.
Dude,
Yeah.
me being somebody who like does not like loud shit, like I don't like loud neighbors and
Yeah.
stuff because my kids are sleeping a lot. Like if I heard drums go off immediately from the downstairs neighbor, dog,
yeah.
I'm calling my landlord that this is not working. No,
Yeah, that's
this
probably
is
what
not
happened, like,
happening.
whatever.
Like I'd be pissed.
And it was already probably a little like I bet you the neighbors were mad when we first went in there because we had parties. There
Yeah,
all
I say
the time.
we were having ragers
Oh
in
my
that.
gosh.
bitch.
Is this
and
the
there
one that
would
I
be-
came to?
You came to in 2017 and 18. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a photo of you with that PlayStation, like dress shirt. It had the PlayStation logo all over it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was that place over. It was a townhouse, so it was like a big
I
apartment.
work literally on that block. That's where I work. Is on
Yeah.
that street now.
Yeah, that was a
Those
yeah.
were
We would,
probably my favorite times.
the same,
like, ever.
honestly.
Like
Like
that
those are
era.
really good times.
And the fact that I was like paying, it was
Yeah, that shit was
It
stupid
was-
cheap.
it
If I
was-
could find a place like that, fuck,
jabs.
dude.
It was $6.90 a month, and me, Dalton, and Brian just split $2.30. Dude, it was the
Yeah.
cheapest living of all
dope.
time. And like cable and utilities and everything were like $60-$70 a month. Like my monthly expenses were under $400
Yeah.
for
And
like
it's
living
does
stuff at that house.
Boy still live there?
No,
Oh.
he lives with Dejan at
Does
Jordan.
Oh, Jordan still does.
Yep,
Sorry, yeah,
yep.
okay, yeah, yep. Yeah, those
he
are
might honestly be there by himself.
I think
too.
and he could afford it. That shit's I think it's still pretty cheap from what I've heard.
He's probably gonna be paying less than I am.
Anything under 1,000,
and he's got 3
now. Yeah,
he's got 3 bedrooms and the spare room downstairs and a laundry. Like, dude, that place was nice.
The only thing about that place that I hated, and it's so weird because
He's gonna say it.
Hold on. The upstairs is so nice, and then the downstairs was like fucking 70s wooden walls.
Okay.
It was like what we have at work, like the fucking weird, gross 70s.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? It's like wood, but it's just like
fake as fuck.
I don't know, like just the panels. They've just got
it's
like
wood.
uneven
It's
lines,
like fake wood
and they have like
panels.
uneven lines, like vertical lines.
And then
they're
your
just
basement
weird,
was just like that. I was like, it's so weird. It's like they
Well, we were
renovated.
never down there though, hardly.
We were down there a lot though for parties.
Oh yeah.
But like, yeah, it's like they renovated the top and we're like, yeah, fuck it, let's leave the basement. It was very weird. I hate that walling.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, all I was gonna say is I hate that walling.
Yeah.
I remember your guys' drunk ass Snapchat videos of making food. I just
Oh, that was
throwing
at the
shit.
house. That was at Brian's house.
Oh, I was
He
just
did not
throwing
do that.
shit into the oven, dude. Just
Dude, we
fucking a
would get
whole
it
ass.
not like
Because we
that.
would go downtown every single Friday and Saturday. We would go downtown, come home. We would walk from downtown a lot of the times, and then or Uber. It was one or the other.
Yeah.
And then
Far ass walk, bro.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it was.
It was like
we did
2-3 miles.
I
Yeah.
said far ass walk.
And
2 in the morning.
we would just put garlic bread and Sherrill would just fucking throw the
Throw
shit
it, just
into
launch
the
it
oven.
in
I
there.
have those videos. I remember Brian and one of them. You can even go, "What was that?"
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
so pissed.
I
Sorry,
get
Brian.
it. Brian was very protective
Yeah,
of his
we
of
were-
his
yeah.
things, but like some of the stuff I'm pretty sure he got super mad at that, and I was just like, dude,
You guys were probably,
that's
like, living
not
with
that big of a
children,
deal,
dog.
But like, I get it. He's trying to protect.
Yeah.
Teenage children, right?
It was like 3 a.m. Brian's sleeping. You just hear.
No, he was still up, but I think he was like just going to bed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit was so
Wasn't there a
funny.
barricade that you could like oversee the living room?
Yes.
He'd probably
At
walk. He would
the-
probably like walk right to that. And be like, "What the fuck was that?"
No, not at the house.
Oh yeah, you're
So
talking about
at the townhouse. There was
Yeah.
there was like a balcony type that
Yeah, didn't
Jordy
your
jumped
cat,
off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
yeah.
did your cat jump
Dude,
off?
we
with
would
its
always
leash on, right?
yeah.
Oh,
did he hang himself?
He tried. I swear to
He
God,
didn't
you.
have a string on his
I swear to
leash.
God, you told me that he jumped and he had his leash on and he almost hung himself.
He doesn't have not like a
You're
leash.
talking about
like
you think a collar?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He never
yeah.
had a leash.
Someone, I feel like there was a story. Someone,
You
that
know
we
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? I know this, dude. Somebody told us where their cat almost
Yeah, it was
tried
not mine.
hanging themselves.
Yes, who was that? That was just a few weeks ago. I'm pretty sure someone told us that like their cat did something and like got stuck and was like hanging themselves on accident.
Jeez.
Dude, it
What-
was fucked.
That's gonna piss me off now.
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
who
it
it
wasn't
was.
mine.
I'm sorry. Thought it was yours.
No, you're good.
Good times at the townhouse. Fun times.
Remember when Zach Wickman knocked you into my barricade at my house when we were playing with soccer
Yeah,
boppers?
Soccer boppers. Well, it's like whatever. Go ahead and swing at me a little bit, but he took them and like actually pushed me with.
And then my
them.
dad came walking
I'm
down
like,
the steps,
"What the
called you a little
fuck,
bitch.
dude?"
And took them. Dude.
No, he didn't take him.
I swear to
He
God.
called me a little bitch.
No, my dad did. I remember you came.
Yeah, your dad called me a little bitch for hitting the back of my head on the corner of your fucking staircase or whatever the hell was over there.
But like it was a staircase, but like each like level, like each step had like a piece of wood trim that like came out. And,
Yeah.
and that's what you hit your head on. You didn't even
Yeah.
hit your head on like just flat wood. He smoked his shit on like a thing, and my dad goes, "We don't cry like a little bit." And he wasn't even crying, but he was just like in pain. Like you could tell he was
Yeah, it
fucked
hurt.
up.
That was like the hardest I have ever hit my head, and it was
Yeah.
like on the corner of that thing. Like I was like, dude, if my skull isn't broken, I don't.
I was scared.
What?
I was scared. Did he take him? I don't remember
I
if he
swear
took
to
him.
God, we couldn't play them anymore.
Probably not inside.
No, because that was my gift, right? I bought those.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I
then,
was like, well, what
and
the
then
fuck?
we went out because I got my ears pierced, and we went outside and we were playing with him, and then you punched me in my ear, and it
You were
hurt.
playing with your ears.
No,
Oh no, you punched him in the ear, and his piercing like.
It was
fell
just the way you
out
said,
bloody.
I got my ears pierced and we were playing with them. I was like, we just went
We're
out
playing
in the
with the
backyard. I'm
soccer
like, yeah,
boppers.
look at your ears, baby. I like those pierced ears.
I know. Joe just asked me the other day. She's like, "Dad, were your ears pierced?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "That's for girls," and I'm like, "No, it ain't."
I think I was. I'm pretty sure I said,
what you
Jojo,
sounded
should I
like.
get my ear pierced? And she said, no, that's for girls.
She thinks it's just for girls.
What a goofball.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my saying.
I think you need to teach her some lessons, especially this month.
This Pride Month. Shout out to the Pride community.
Bro, I
Love
saw
you.
2 super hot girlfriends at Cheese Fest yesterday. Like they were together. They were together, and I was like, yeah, they're hot.
Yeah, those two right there make a good couple.
Tatted as fuck. Look like the chick from Orange is the New Black.
Which one? Because there's a
Donna
so many.
Pinciotti.
The short hair one with the black hair, I think it is.
I don't know. Man.
I don't know.
There's literally like 700 women in that show. I'm sure if you pointed it out, I'd be like, oh yeah, I know who you're talking
You
about.
know who I'm talking about. I'm trying to think of another movie or something that she's in, but I can't think of it.
Wait, is it the one who dies?
I don't know. I have no.
Because I think she gets
Spoiler alert!
She's like a fuck. I don't know.
Because there's a main character that gets killed in like season 4 or 5, and I was like, oh my fucking god. All right, Sherrill, what's your goals for Florida?
What's my goals?
What's goals? What's your like whole?
Cheryl's gonna have a kid.
What are you looking at? Hello? Say hello.
They
Trying to
definitely.
Yeah, they're trying to go back upstairs now.
Say hello. Fuck you.
Plans in Florida. I don't know.
Not
Get in
plans,
a
goals.
Job goals. I don't know. Stay there for at least 2 years.
2 years?
Yep. Like I understand if I can't make it work or if I'm just like not liking it at all. Like I hope it doesn't happen like this, but like I'll come back.
But here's
Like,
the thing,
very
because
short, but
when
I mean-
I ran into Akira on Friday, and I was like, you know, if he likes it, good for him. If he doesn't like it, hey, at least he knows. It's more of a now that you don't like it,
Yeah.
and rather than a what if. Like I feel like having that what
Right.
if I did it, like I think that would eat you.
Yeah.
Like, eat your brain forever.
Yeah.
So
I
doing
still
it.
feel that way about North Carolina a little bit with like working for like, but that was out of my control. Like
Yeah.
the job that I applied for, they just went absolute cold turkey on me and just never got back to me.
I mean, that's how jobs go when they don't want you.
Yeah, well, come on. Like, send me. I sent them like 5 emails over the course of a month just asking for updates or whatever. Like, just at that time, just be like, yeah, sorry, we don't have any.
Yeah, at
openings
least-
for
yeah,
this,
just
like, and
something.
stuff like that. Like, it was posted, the job's been filled. You know, thank you for applying.
Yeah.
Something, but like it's become so common nowadays for employers to just like not do that, and it's so frustrating.
COVID.
But it's like that situation for me, like I knew people internally and I was emailing them specifically who forwarded me to like, hey, like contact this email and say that I sent you here and stuff like that. And it was
Yeah.
like a pretty big name within the organization. Like
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you should probably acknowledge this, and then they didn't.
I mean,
So
but yeah, like
I
I
don't know.
said, I think you doing it is a good thing, even
Yep.
though like it's big sad, but
Yeah.
like it's definitely a good thing because like I said, it's better than having the what if and not knowing.
Yeah.
Like, because say you go down there and all of a sudden all these great amazing things happen, they wouldn't have happened if you didn't do it.
Right. So I don't know, but just the whole change of pace thing. Like I need to do that, and then
I give you
Hopefully-
credit. I couldn't do it.
yeah, and hopefully there's going to be a lot of like money saving here. Like it's a pretty good market down there with what you get paid versus the cost of living. Like it's a very similar cost of living here, but I think you do have an opportunity to make a little more if you can find the right spot.
Yeah.
And then like also they don't have the sales tax there too.
Go on a crab boat.
So
They don't have sales tax.
I'm kidding. One of the taxes. I don't know why I'm blanking right now. I know exactly what it is. Like I can see the numbers like on the sheet of them. Like I just can't
So
think
then
of the
say
name of
it.
it right now.
Tell me
So
what
I
it
have to
is.
look
If you
it
can,
up.
if you can think of it, why can't you say it?
Because I
you're gonna
can't
come
get
back as
that
daddy.
way.
You're being a liar because if you could see it, you would.
You're gonna get somebody
Easily.
pregnant.
You
Florida
moves down
does
there,
not
at
have
first-
a state individual income tax.
Okay. Sherrill moves down there. First girl he has sex with the weekend. He's like, "Hey guys, I
Knocked up.
got her knocked up.
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
Fuck.
Yep.
Send help.
Wear condoms, boys and girls."
Mama, I'm coming home. I'm coming
What?
home.
Says you.
Says me.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get into that.
I just don't do that. I don't even have sex.
Uh,
I don't even. Nope. Don't do that. Yucky.
Nasty.
Yeah, I'm not. Premarital sex? Get out of here with that bullshit.
I'm not trying to sin.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not doing
Oh
that.
God! So when this podcast comes out, you're gonna be gone.
No, not yet.
I'll be leaving in the process of leaving.
This will be out at 6 a.m. on Friday.
Yeah, I'm
so
not
you
leaving
won't
that
be.
early.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I mean, if my dad's okay with doing a 2-day trip, just driving Saturday and Sunday, Friday is just pretty much gonna be my packing day. Like I'm gonna have.
What if your
all day,
mom
and I'm
like
just
flew
gonna go out
down?
and get absolutely lit? I'm just kidding.
What if
Oh,
your mom
yeah.
like flew down and then drove with your dad back?
Well, I think my mom's coming too.
So
And
Gotcha.
so I'm just like, well, why don't we just like pull over? Because she doesn't. I don't think she likes driving, like long distance really. But
Yeah, is this their first
Like,
like
go
long
ahead.
drive? Or no?
I don't know, probably not. But like whatever. Once we get through Chicago, pull over like right there in Maryville and Crown Point, Indiana, and just have my mom drive.
right in Gary, do it there.
Yeah. No.
Is Gary, Indiana really that dangerous?
Oh, it's fucked, but I don't think it's as bad now. But I know
yeah,
it's
not
bad.
that bad now. I
'Cause
just
that's
know,
all I hear.
especially in North Gary though, just like by all the casinos and stuff.
No,
like that.
no.
Fuck.
I don't know. It's just the thing people say.
No.
Well, Brandon lived like
North.
Brandon lived like
They say
only
weird.
like an hour from there for like a year or so.
Yeah, because that's all I hear when people are like dangerous cities in the world. I always hear Gary, Indiana, and I'm like,
It used to be
how
bad,
can a
dude.
how can a place named Gary just
Dude.
be that dangerous?
I remember when we would go to
Gary?
Colts games. We go to Colts games. We would drive through Gary, Indiana, and my dad would not stop at stoplights. He wouldn't stop at stop signs. He would just kept going.
Just
Dad did
Dennis
not
that
stop,
shit.
dude. It would be like 2 a.m. We're
Yeah.
driving through Gary, Indiana, because he wanted. We'd leave when he got done with work or some shit. It was scary. Like,
Yeah,
and I bet you he wouldn't. If a cop seen him, he would have got stopped. But the cop would have been like, "Yeah, you're good. Just go." Because like my dad, he'll tell him like, so he's like, "I'm not fucking stopping."
that's
Like,
crazy how places can get that bad.
People will like run out, swarm the car, and type shit. I don't know
Yeah.
how it
yeah,
works.
that's nuts. Because I'm sure at one point it was a nice place, and then all of a sudden it just got overrun by.
Yeah, I don't know how to like.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know.
So they just made it, and it was just like they
Yep.
made this huge nice neighborhood, and they're like, "Well, what the fuck happened?" It immediately got run over by bad people.
Overnight. Just,
Yeah.
Yep.
This is gonna be a beautiful place.
It's
Next
like when
morning,
you-
74 dead in Gary, Indiana. And they're like, what?
It's like when you leave your freaking your Sims alone for 3 months and you don't go back to it and everything's just gone to shit.
Yeah.
Microwave's blown up, your Sim's dead, dog's not there anymore. It's just gone.
I tried playing Sims a while ago, like 3 months ago. Just could not figure it out.
Really?
I don't know why. I'm
Wait, what'd you try playing it on? Mobile?
No, my PC.
Oh.
They had Sims 4 on the Epic Game Store for free a few months ago. It might have been like a year ago, and
I remember when we always tried to play Sims.
Yeah, your
together.
turn.
And sorry, no, I just want to point out because I will forget because I got interrupted a couple of times today.
I know
I
you
still
did.
want to talk about Jordy falling off the balcony. I'm just kidding.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
I was like, wait, what?
No,
what
I'm just
more
kidding.
is there to say?
But no, dude, in The Sims, we would both sign up for the same job, and I would always be late for work. And I would miss the transportation that would come and pick us up from the house, and I just had to sit there all day.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna become a
Dude, fuck it.
Sim
Let's all
streamer.
play it. Let's all play it together. Let's do an online Sims.
No, because then I'll be late for work again.
I'm gonna. Let's be all gay in Sims together.
Hell yeah.
I'm straight.
And adopt a baby.
Yep.
I'm straight.
Why though?
Because I'm straight.
Okay, Alex, me and you. We got
Yeah,
this.
oh, that's fine. Did you have show Jabs that video of you trying to kiss me?
Trying?
Yeah,
For my phone. What? How did you not see this? You were there.
Oh wait, yeah.
Is this in Florida? What the fuck? When me and
He's just going like this.
oh yeah.
Oh
God damn it,
took
dude.
this video.
Oh, Alex, I've never seen you at this point.
And that was it. That was the video.
Alex
For
got
some reason, I
scared.
was thinking that was not in Florida.
Yeah.
In my head, I was thinking that was Cheese Fest, and I was like,
No,
wait, no, that
I
was
was-
Yeah.
I was sitting at the bar just kind of staring at you all night, like thinking like this dude looks like either the worst undercover FBI agent
I did.
or fucking just that like
Because I had, and that was the purpose was for me to just, because
You
I
look like a
literally-
tourist,
Yeah, I
like-
literally went on Amazon and just searched very tourist T-shirt.
he got the
And then
typical.
it was the first, the
typical
T-shirt I was
flower
wearing.
button.
You know,
no.
they had well, probably a lot more expensive than what the shirt you bought was, but they had like Brewers shirts that were like that.
I saw that,
had
yeah,
like
yeah.
the
Yeah, that shirt was $15.
the shirts.
Brewers were like 80, 90, probably.
80,
Yeah.
90. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
These ones are 40.
Yeah, we have merch, by the way. If you want to go on to unprofessionalfriendsmerch.myshopify.com, or there's a link in any of the podcast descriptions.
Buy stuff.
What?
Oh wait, I haven't bought anything.
Yeah, you fucking loser.
You better buy something before you leave.
Yeah.
There's sweatshirts for 40 and t-shirts for 25. We are out of extra large sweatshirts though, so I apologize for that.
Shit.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think anybody that. Ooh, no.
Yeah,
I was gonna say my
surprised-
dad, but I think my dad just get t-shirts
Shout out KP and Eric. They bought some, and I was surprised they
Gang.
bought extra large. I was like, what the fuck?
because they know they gonna shrink possibly.
I accidentally I wore my Unprofessional Friends black t-shirt out at Cheese Fest on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to wash. I had to wash my clothes yesterday. I did laundry yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in the washer, washed it. I came home from Trevor's. I went to Trevor's because I knew Sherrill was there for a little bit. And I didn't know if I was going to see him the rest of the night. So I went over there for a minute, came back home, threw him in the dryer. Then I went back to Trevor's house. I did it so fast. I threw the fucking black t-shirt in the dryer. It didn't shrink actually.
Didn't good.
No, yeah. I was really all of a sudden this morning because I forgot about it.
I think the t-shirts might not shrink, but like as much. But I think the
Yeah.
sweatshirts for sure, especially how they feel. I mean,
Yeah, they're very
thick.
cotton.
My
Yeah,
sweatshirt,
they're thick.
my Bucks and Six sweatshirt, that thing had to have shrunk like a million times. I just regular wash it. I don't give a shit about my clothes that much. That thing is
Yeah,
tiny,
mine
though.
don't either. But these ones I want to at least keep for a while. Like I
Yeah.
want to keep them in a long because I like wearing them out. And I was gonna wear my white one yesterday, but then I just blanked
Yeah,
on it.
I don't wear white often.
Well,
I know,
I'm
not
just
a-
gonna have to get a T-shirt though because you have T-shirts, right?
Yeah, there's a shit ton of them right next to you.
Oh,
Yeah, I would.
so I'm not wearing no sweatshirts when I'm
I'd
down
probably
there,
get a
I'll
black
tell you what.
t-shirt if I were you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just an FYI, the white ones are a little see through. So
You know what t-shirt contest is?
Yeah.
Plus with our merch on.
hell yeah, my mom and dad said that, and I was like, that's what we said. I was like, what t-shirt contest?
We'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll
get
get-
grandma in here.
I'll get these titties soaking.
So what are your plans for driving? Are you gonna stop anywhere specific? Oh, you just said you were gonna stop in Indiana.
No, yeah, today is gonna be a big conversation with my dad about where
Dad,
we're gonna
I'm-
stop. Well, no,
You're coming out to your dad. Perfect month for that.
Yep, beautiful timing.
Big conversation with your dad.
Gonna have a
Dad,
long
before I
series
moved to
talk.
Florida, I just want to come out and say I have had so much sex with men.
Yep. All the time.
All of it.
That's why I'm
Every
moving
time
to
I'm
San
out
Diego.
at.
Why would you, if he says that, you and I are the first people coming to mind.
Yep.
Al's like, oh, you and Austin or Alex are
Yeah.
item. You're like, how did you know?
Really?
Well, you've been friends with
Where?
Alex since you were 5 and 6, so it makes
just
sense.
friends.
Oh no, Al, we've been more than friends for a very long time.
Yeah. Actually, before we knew each other.
a tip.
Wait, what'd you say?
I was actually before we knew each other.
Yeah, we was yeah.
Yeah, we matched on Tinder in 2000, and I didn't move here until 2001.
And the only reason we wanted phones when we were younger is so we could send butthole pics to each other. Just with the really nice 3-megapixel camera.
All right, yeah, this is getting interesting. So anyway, driving to Florida, I'm gonna have a conversation with my dad about how I'm gay. I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah.
No,
Do it,
about
just
where
see
we're
what
gonna
he
stop,
says.
like how many, like stops that we're gonna take, like how long he can drive, because
Yeah.
it says it's only 21.
Yeah, this is
Hours.
I think it's when we depending on traffic, I think
But
for us
like-
it was always like 22.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's the route that we're taking is saving an hour to like actually get to Tampa.
So I'm
too,
assuming you're going down into Indiana, then through Kentucky into Tennessee.
Yeah, it's like pretty much the only way.
Yeah.
Like the fastest way, I guess. So, but that's a given. But then once you get to Florida, it's like a different route than when I go to Tampa. I just get off the highway.
Get off the hell.
Yep, in Ocala.
Is that a place?
Ocala, yeah.
Ocala?
I called it. Yeah, when I was driving home from Jacksonville, I called it Ocala, and I just got made fun of for
By
it the
who?
whole time by Delaney.
Fuck
She was
you! Don't make fun of
she's
my
like-
boyfriend.
She's like, and then it was either that or Ocala. No, what else did I call it? It was Ocala. And so
Okay.
like I finally figured it out because I was like, okay, the CAL in the middle of it is just like Cal, like California. So I was like,
Cal
Ocala.
Kestis.
That's
You got to play those games.
anyway. But yeah, it's like right about there. Like I branch out and then just go like to Lakeland. And then
There's going to be a really cool time when you're driving and you go into one time zone and then you go back into a different time zone and then you go back into the other time zone.
yeah, and also states. There's also that does that from Tennessee to Georgia.
That's where it is.
That's not a time zone change. You're already in Eastern there. That's not a time zone change. The time zone change is when you're coming from Chicago. Before you get to Indianapolis, it goes into Eastern time, and then going from Indianapolis to Louisville, I'm pretty sure that goes back into Central time.
I'm pretty sure when we go to Tennessee, right, Jeff?
It's just states. There's
Dude, I
just state
have
borders
no
that does a
fucking
loop
idea.
like that. But there is a part where I go from Central time to Eastern time to Central time to Eastern time again.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Maybe, but that's
like
all
a fucking
between
just
that's all between Chicago and Louisville.
Oh, no, there's a time.
And then once you get to Tennessee, you go back into Eastern. But then after that, right after you get into the Eastern time zone is when you're in Tennessee, you go to Georgia, and then you go back up into Tennessee to get through Chattanooga.
That's what I'm talking
And
about,
then you go-
yes.
that's just state lines. That's all Eastern time zone.
Bam!
Maybe I am thinking of
Prove
just...
it.
No, maybe I am thinking of just states.
I don't remember
Maybe.
shit from
Maybe
back
that's what
then.
it
I just
is.
remember you guys saying like, or like me at one point waking up and being like, I swear to God, I just fell asleep.
And it was
And we
4,
were in
and
it.
now it is 3.
And now it's
Yep.
3
And then you
o'clock.
fall asleep, and then it's 5. You're like,
Did I just
what is
sleep for a
happening?
fucking day?
Yeah.
Like, that's all I remember.
Yeah, maybe that is what I'm thinking of. Because it's been 15 years since I drove to Florida. 10,
Yeah.
13 years. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And every time we would drive there, I think... Now that we're talking about it, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You'd go into Tennessee, then into Georgia, then into Tennessee again, then back to Georgia.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yayos.
That's how she do be doing.
Yeah. Yep. That's 100% what it
Because
is.
we stopped in Tennessee and ate at like an Arby's or a Wendy's or some shit.
And thanks.
And that's when I learned that the food would taste different.
Yeah, there's something, I think 'cause we talked about that. I'm pretty sure there's no trans fats in other foods. Like, the first time we noticed it, I think, was in Washington, D.C. We were at the Smithsonian Museum, and there was like a whole like area for food, like restaurants and stuff. And I got McDonald's, and it tasted weird. I was like, why the fuck does this taste so different than like at home?
Yeah.
And then I think someone like overheard me asking, and they were like, oh, it's because on the East Coast they don't put, I could be wrong, and I probably am, but they don't put something in the food there.
they be lacking
Because
something.
even in Florida, I ate chicken nuggets literally every single day. Came back here, and I mean, it didn't taste too much different, but it definitely does taste different. I wouldn't even say it tastes worse. It just tastes different.
I think
Right
my
on.
burger down in Florida tasted like more bland.
You think so?
Yeah, it wasn't as like, there wasn't as much like
Where'd you have a burger? Oh, McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I just
Me
had
and
the
Javs
chicken
just
sandwich.
munched on McDonald's all weekend.
all weekend.
He also
Well,
had more food than me, but
I mean, I ate other shit too.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I
yeah.
had that.
Like grab.
but anytime I had
oh,
McDonald's,
shit. I didn't even tell you. I did my own crab boil.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, you said you were gonna do that last weekend, right?
Guess how
Nice.
much it cost.
6.
6D.
Dude,
30.
less.
Really?
Dude, it was $6 for the same crab you and I got.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the meat, there wasn't as much meat in the crab
Right,
as there
right.
was down
Probably
south, but
smaller
like
one.
the exact same crab, the exact same shrimp. I got the boil. I did everything, bro. It was good.
Was that at your family thing last week?
No, I was just at my house. I was bored as fuck, and I'm like, we were at festival. We were like, what are we
Yeah.
gonna do for dinner? And I was like, well, you guys can do that, and I think I'm gonna do a crab boil. And he's like, all right, fine. So I
She's like, whatever.
I googled a crab boil recipe real quick, and I found one with a
Did
turkey
you have
bag.
like the big pot for it too?
No,
Like, the big pot at
so
home?
I made the sauce or whatever, and then I threw the
Don't get
crab in a
lost.
turkey bag, poured the sauce on it, covered the bag, and threw it in the oven for like 40
Oh,
minutes.
you oven cooked it.
Yeah, and then I brought it back
Okay.
out, and then the same bag you and I were pulling it out of.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing the same thing. Oh, it was so fucking good. I was in heaven all night.
See, I wish I had like that, like with food where I'm like, oh my God, I'm having that tonight. I
And it only-
never have that feeling.
Good.
We paid almost
I'm too
$100, and I paid probably $25, $25 after tax, after everything.
Thanks for making me feel good about that one.
Oh, I mean, granted, I really didn't get as much in the crab as you want, but it was still good as fuck. It was good.
We're gonna get D'Angelo on here one day, and
Cook
he's
us
just
food
gonna
on the
make.
show.
They gave the
gonna-
kids drumsticks yesterday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They're gonna make food. D'Angelo's gonna make food, and I'm
Let's
just gonna
do it.
try it.
Let's do it. We'll set the podcast up upstairs.
Well, you could still do it down here. He could prep food and then just make it. And then,
Bring it down here to us.
Yeah. He's not even in the podcast. He just keeps coming down and bringing us food.
Don't get on camera.
Yeah.
Just set it down right there.
Dula, would you like to be on the podcast? Yeah, sure. And he gets in. He's like, but you cannot get on the fucking camera. You stay off to the side, slide the food over. We have a conveyor belt that will ring around the table. You put on the fucking conveyor belt over there, and it'll swing around to us.
Jesus.
You don't set foot in this fucking room. The conveyor belt's out there. You make the fucking food, and that is final. Sorry, D'Angelo. You're more than welcome on the podcast.
There we go. Wow.
I'm down
That was
though. I'm down
hurtful.
because I'm gonna get friggin' full.
Yeah.
I'll be down.
I won't be. I'll
I know
be
you won't be
down
here.
I was gonna. You looked at
Yeah.
Cheryl when you said that. I'll be down, and then Cheryl's like,
I'm
"I'm not even
gone."
gonna be here."
Are you gonna be here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think. Oh, we have
1 hour.
We're at 59:50.
Damn it.
We have
That
10
was
seconds.
10 seconds, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is the end of the pod. You don't even need to listen anymore.
Bye, Cheryl.
Yeah, this
We're
is
all
the-
done. We just
Cheryl.
need to get to an hour. You don't even have to be here.
Cheryl, what is the last message you would like to say to the 6 fans we have?
You don't even have to be here. Just kidding.
What is the last thing you'd like to say to the fans? How many podcasts have you been on?
7 or 8.
I feel like it was more than that, but
Because you were on.
If not, yeah,
you were on
whatever.
1.
yeah, I don't know.
Probably like 8 or 9. Yeah.
We'll do a little montage.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Half
But
of them,
I don't know.
Half the montage is gonna be Cheryl's eye that looks like it's bleeding.
Yeah.
Because any of the clips that I was trying to make, Cheryl was in it, and his eye, because the camera brings out like the redness and like for some reason, so Cheryl's eye just looked really bad at the time, like right before he had surgery and a
Yeah.
little bit after, and I felt bad. And I was
Yeah.
like,
It's whatever. I don't care. It's part of.
well, because I'm self-conscious,
Part
like
of
I
it.
would have hated that, but you're a man, so you didn't care.
Yeah, we never switched the two of you.
That's
either.
why I
Like,
was
we could have
actually-
just
no,
switched the
I'm
two
actually-
of them.
And his eye would have been hidden.
No,
Yeah.
I'm actually like I'm super embarrassed by it, and that's why I'm leaving. Like
Except
I'm
get
like
the
I don't
fuck
want
outta
people
here.
in this state to know that I'm still here. Like I'm gone.
I don't want
dude.
people to know that I had eye surgery a few months ago,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
pretty
so.
self-conscious about it, so I have to leave.
I don't know. My message is just spread love and be nice to people. Don't cyberbully.
Yeah. All right.
See ya.
Well, you can check us out at Unprofessional Friends Podcast on TikTok and on Twitter. Nope. And Instagram. We have merch, like I said, available at unprofessionalfriendsmerch.myshopify.com or in any of the links in the YouTube descriptions or the podcast descriptions. On that note, Cheryl, thank you so much for being in these podcasts. This won't be the last
course.
time
I'll be
Austin's
back.
on it, but for
back.
the time being, he'll probably be not here. And if he is in the future, it might sound a little different.
I'm just gonna randomly call you on
Yeah,
different
yeah,
episodes.
I'm
I'm just
all
gonna be
in for
like,
it.
Alex will be mid conversation, and I'm just gonna.
I will figure it out now that I'm actually like I need to. I will figure out because I can take calls on this, and it will broadcast through this, and
it
it'll
doesn't-
sound
so it sounds good.
it'll sound really
Nice.
full instead of like trying to have like a mic capture it.
Yeah.
There's a way to do it, and Austin is calling Austin right now.
A little mic check.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
It's-
hi.
Oh
hi,
man,
hi,
I wanted
hi.
Bad
to see what happened
connection.
if we were both in.
I didn't want the mics to pick up on that, and
no,
then
you,
it just
you
gets
get it when you
super
put like
loud.
mics close to each other. It goes.
super
It gets really
high-pitched.
loud. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank
Bye.
you, Austin.
Toodle.
We'll see you next week. Hope
I
you
won't.
enjoyed it. I won't. Yeah, Austin, you better start listening to the fucking podcast.
I'll have time to now.
All right, stop yelling at me. Austin, say love you one more time.
Love you.
Bye.